On the horizon, just off the old Mission Peninsula, lies a secluded wilderness with a surprising history. Once a vacation spot for Henry Ford and guests such as Thomas Edison, this tranquil 200-acre park has gone by many names, including Ford Island and Marion Island. Now we're trading luxury vacations for rustic campsites as we paddle our way to explore Power Island's stunning beaches and miles of hiking trails. Only accessible by boat, kayak, or charter, join us as we trade the city for this special island, once a playground for tycoons, now a quiet nature preserve. Morning, y'all. Woke up bright and early today, 4 a.m. Had to pack the rest of my stuff up. Been working all week, haven't had much time to get my stuff together, so hopefully I didn't forget anything. But today we're headed up to Traverse City. Location is going to be up off the coast of Mission Point Peninsula. Going to be launching our sea kayaks from Bowers Harbor and paddling over to Power Island. Been trying to keep a track of the wind patterns and wind speed. The ETA of arrival is about 9:30 a.m. and it's looking like we're going to be dealing with about 17-mile-an-hour winds. On land isn't that bad, but they could stir up some chop, so we'll see what we're dealing with and assess the situation before we launch. Loaded, did the mad shuffle to get everything loaded as fast as possible because the wind's only going to get stronger throughout the day. But right now, harbor's looking pretty good. There is a little bit of white cabbage out there, but it doesn't look too crazy. There aren't any like 3-foot or higher swells, so I think we can manage. We just gotta get focused on the goal and get rolling. We've officially launched and the voyage has begun. Definitely want to get some footage of us approaching the island. All right, we have made it. Power Island. Just over 3 miles of open water and nice Caribbean blue water. Beautiful day. Well, Lake Michigan action. We have landed at Power Island. The water here is beautiful. It's a picture perfect day. Oh man, it just looks like the Caribbean here. This is awesome. What a beautiful place. Now that we're in the safety zone, time for a little celebratory tutor. Victory. Currently 91 degrees. Not a single other camper here. There are a couple boats docked up, enjoying the beautiful day. I feel lucky to be out here. This is what I've been dreaming of all winter long. Got a little island of red-headed mergansers. Good God, the water's so awesome here, dude. This is insane. Oh, getting too close to the mergansers. They're complaining. Sorry, guys. Yep. Video speaks for itself. Don't even need to say anything. So Power Island is actually a twin island. It's connected to Bassett by a little isthmus. Now normally the water is too high for this isthmus to exist. It's kind of under the water mostly. Water level is a little bit lower right now. And this is Bassett Island right here. And there's actually 5 campsites on this island you can reserve too. There are some big old fish in the water there though. Check that guy out. Holy moly. There's a bunch of them too, all over All these dark spots you see, big old fish. Holy moly. Anyways, there's our welcome sign. Welcome to Bassett Island. There's John way over there, practicing in my boat. Oh man, what a beautiful day. See where the water just completely changes. There's a lot of wind around the corner here. But look at the color of this water. Holy moly. On the journey to find our campsite. So I think we need to go a little further around the island. There we are, campsite number 5, right on the beach. Only one's camping here tonight. Well, it looks like we made it to the island in time because water's looking pretty rough out there. A lot more white caps than when we were paddling in. Not want to be doing 3 miles of open water in that chop. But we're stranded on this island now for the next 24 hours at least. Might actually stay another day. It's supposed to be less windy tomorrow, so we may paddle over. There's Jolly Pumpkin over there on the other side of the bay. I'm feeling super lucky. Could not ask for a better day. It is just sunny, it's beautiful, warm, water feels good. I mean, this is Lake Michigan, and oh man, it actually feels pretty warm. All right, on tonight's menu, we got some margarita mix with Malibu and some V8 Splash Tropical Blends, kiwi, mango, pineapple. It's only 2 o'clock, but this wind has gotten absolutely crazy. If we had left even a couple hours later, we would not have had a good paddle over. Yeah, we got so lucky. It is so windy. It might not look like much from here, but you get halfway out there between the peninsula and this beach, and you've got easily 4 to 5 foot waves. But no worries here, we brought enough food for a small army for 5 days. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna have an amazing fire tonight. We couldn't go anywhere if we wanted to. Wind has picked up so much. High breeze all across the island.
It's gonna just kind of cover it up. This is it. Every time I go to talk,
yeah, it's like 2 walls.
think this might be part of our 9 a.m. storm front. Until I get around to the other side of the island, I won't really be able to see whether this is missing us or if this is just the beginning of it moving in. Got some red-headed mergansers over here, but also bald eagle just landed up in the tree here. That is one big eagle. Got a little hop for us. Come around the corner to Bassett Island here, and what do I spy? Another bald eagle sitting on the branch right there over the water. I'm regretting not, and it's annoying because I did bring my binoculars with me on this trip, but not doing me any good in my dry bag in my tent. All right, the water's at least 30 feet deep right here, and the seagull is just standing on something. Whatever it's standing on, it seems like it's moving. Also, bald eagle. So it turns out it gets shallow quick right here, and he's standing right on the tip of this boulder that's just sticking out of the water. Got some spooky fog action going on the water here. Hiking trails on the island are pretty nice. Nice wide trails. Looks like a pretty decent sized loop too. We're taking the trail towards Bassett Island right now. We have found a supposed ferry village. Allegedly, this is where the ferries live. So we just crossed the isthmus. I have a hard time saying that word, I swear to God. But we are on Bassett Islands now. Oh, no, we're not. Take that back. This is the isthmus. Oh, and it's very marshy. That's cool. That's a decent little hike. Yeah, I bet you not very many people walk over here. I'm gonna send it though. I'm really curious what the campsites look like there. Sharp grasses. Like little needles. This is kind of reminding me of the dunes, Nordhaus. Like there's these little vernal ponds and stuff. Then you feel like crossbreeze now from the choppy side of the lake. Oh, big old sailboat out there. Yeah, flat. Flat is flat. It's nice though, it means the island really does offer quite a bit of protection. It'll be interesting to see what the paddle back is going to be like tomorrow. Oh yeah. Alright, so they've got a better, their porta-john is similar to the one at the dock. It's better than the one at the South Beach Island campground. Welcome to Bassett Island. It is definitely overgrown over here though. Very rustic. Little rock ring fire pit. Nice view though. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you get this the view of the dock and everything. Yeah, see all the action. Huh. Got some invasive autumn olive growing all over the place. Yeah, God knows. I bet no one's camped here in a while. There's plants growing out of the fire pit. So for being an island campground that you can only reach by boat, there's no ferry to take you over here or anything like that. You have to either own a boat, pay for a charter, or come over by sea kayak. These are pretty nice bathrooms. Just not the ones at South Beach, but this is way better than the one at South Beach. What the heck? Look, you even get a nice view from the loo. Dense on this part of the trail. It's like walking through a hedge maze. Okay, so we don't want to go to 21. Yeah, 4 to 6. Yeah, no, when I went around the island the other way on the, ooh, look at these mushrooms. That's fun. I saw a set of steps near that point. So I bet we can climb down to the beach. So this must just be the Eagles spot because we're hiking the trail. We made our way to the south end of the island. And in the exact same spot we saw them from the boats just a couple hours ago. Probably a good fishing spot. You can got a good perspective on the water there.
Yeah, we didn't come in around here. We should come to this side.
Little Coast Guard action. Hopefully this is the only situation where we need to see them. So this place has really exceeded my expectations. I didn't know what to expect going into it, of course. This feels like a miniature Isle Royal to me. Minus the moose and wolves, but there has just been so much wildlife. Eagle spottings, red-headed mergansers, these giant catfish. It's just been a really cool time. The air smells good. It's been comfortable. The temperature's been great. This is just a cool, special little place. Grand Traverse Bay feels like I'm in the Upper Peninsula. You know, doing stuff like this is the reason I bought this Jackson Journey. It's a fantastic boat, and it can get you through some pretty rough stuff. And get you to places that you would normally not be able to access unless you had a power boat. but I don't like using powered things. I like my modes of transportation to be human powered. My legs, my arms. This has been a wonderful trip, and I hope to keep this place special. You know, the boaters come out here and party on the weekends, and I say the people who are seeking peace and refuge in an awesome wilderness experience come out here on the weekdays. This is our 4th time seeing this eagle in the exact same spot. He really likes this tree. Water's a little choppier this morning. The wind is blowing exactly the opposite direction that it was on our voyage over. The struggle should be roughly the same, give or take. An hour, 10 minutes to get across to Powers Harbor. As the saying goes, leave it better than you found it. Here's a nice little collection of trash that we found on the island over the past couple days. So I'm gonna be strapping this to the rear deck. All right, we're pushing off and heading back to Powers Harbor. 80 degrees and sunny. Better than what was originally predicted. It was supposed to be raining, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we've got great visibility, comfortable temps, and the water is pretty flat right now, so it should be a pretty smooth paddle over. All right, after just a little over an hour of paddling, we're now entering Powers Harbor. Beautiful day, Well, we safely made it back to dry land, and overall it was an excellent trip. I could highly recommend Power Island. And well, now that we're done, what better way to celebrate than visiting your folks? Cheers.
Cheers.
There you go. You didn't think I was going to visit my folks in Wolverine and not do the Sturgeon River.